I've been watching YouTube videos for years, and eventually I started creating my own. But even while creating, there were still moments that felt bigger than me, moments I wasn't sure I would ever step into. And this was one of them. I was about to meet someone I had been watching for a while, someone I admired. I was excited, just genuinely happy to be there. I filmed parts of that experience, but I'm choosing to keep certain things private. This video is really about that moment and who I was in it.
Do you remember a time when you started something new in your life? Whether it's moved to a new city, moved to go to school, or just got this new job and it's something you worked so hard for, dreamed for, wanted? Well, I'm on my way to pick up a lady who has fulfilled one of her greatest desires and dreams in her life. And for me, when I originally started following her and watching her videos on YouTube, I have never thought that I would spend time with her, let alone have her stay with me in Brooklyn and actually be the one who shows her in New York City. So, this is going to be an interesting vlog. So make sure you follow for the ride and don't forget that question because you're gonna learn a lot this week.
It didn't even feel real to me, like something I had imagined for so long was suddenly happening in my actual life. I remember walking there thinking, how did I even get here? There was just so much excitement and this quiet sense of disbelief, like I was stepping into something I used to only watch from a distance.
I am at Madison Square Garden. I'm supposed to meet her here because somebody else is dropping her off from New Jersey. But let me find out where she is because originally I was running late. However, based on her location, I think we're getting here pretty much at the same time, and possibly she might be actually late herself. Not on purpose, only because the train took longer and I didn't leave as fast as I thought I would. I had to get something done. I'm so curious of her first impression of New York City. This is her first time in New York City. Oh my God. And she's also here at rush hour, which is a lot of people, a lot.
Go New York, go New York, go! New York, baby!
Alrighty. I'm gonna stop over here and give her a call.
I wasn't thinking about numbers or status or anything like that. I just admired what she has built. I respected the work, the consistency, the courage it takes to put yourself out there like that. And for me, just being there felt like enough.
Hello guys, you remember yesterday I said to you I am going to meet. Well, here she is. She's actually filming right now, taking her shots of the subway, and we are going to film another video. We filmed one this morning and we're going to film another video. In fact, not expecting I'm gonna be in one of her vlogs. What a surprise. Hi. I did not expect that, but hey, you know, this is what happens when you reach out to people and you create relationships and magical things happen that you don't expect.
At some point, I also got to meet another creator, someone I hadn't seen before. But that same day, I learned from my husband that he was actually well known in the Spanish-speaking YouTube community. And I remember having a really genuine moment of connection. One of those simple, natural interactions where you just feel the energy easy. But then, something shifted. A comment was made by the person I had been spending time with, something along the lines of me not being at the same level. And I remember feeling that moment very clearly. Not because of the words themselves, but because of what changed right after. The energy shifted, the openness disappeared, and the way I was being seen and treated felt different. And that stayed for the rest of the time we were filming together. It was one of those quiet moments where you don't fully react, but you register it. And for me, that was a red flag. The kind that can feel small in the moment, easy to overlook, easy to move past, but it rarely is. Because the way people behave around you, especially the people you're spending time with, matters more than we sometimes want to admit. The moment someone starts to treat you less than or see you as less than, that's not something to ignore because those people don't deserve a seat at your table. And I've always cared more about the human part of things, the connection, the energy, the intention behind it, not numbers, not status. So looking back, I should have taken the moment more seriously because even though I didn't react to it, I never forgot it. And I don't think I ever will. And that's also why I'm choosing not to show certain people here. The experience is mine to share, but not everyone needs to be given a place in it.
So the rain is really messing up our plans. We couldn't film much, at least outside. Inside we did. But we're gonna go and have some nice dinner. But we're gonna go and enjoy some Mexican food. I've ordered from this place, but I've never been in person. So let's see how it turns out. It's literally pouring. I'm glad I put my boots on because I tend to usually walk around in sneakers, but not today. We arrived and this is the place. So this is like one of our favorite places to order food from home. It's delicious and it's also pretty quick. So this is the first time I'm here in the restaurant. I love this little place here that you can pray. Pero cuando pedimos comida, la verdad pedimos de aquí. La primera vez que vienen en persona, sí. Y ella es un YouTuber que lo traje acá justo. Así sin esperar, sí. Bueno, entonces lo que yo quiero pedir es lengua. Uno lengua, por favor. También me puedes poner algunos para llevar. Quiero llevarlo a mi esposo. Ok. 3 de al pastor para llevar. Porque le encanta el pastor. ¿No? Ok. 3 al pastor. Uno lengua para acá. La lengua para acá. Uno shrimp. Y uno chivo. Okay, ¿algo más? No, el guacamole que pedimos y ella que pidió los tacos y para tomar no sé qué ella quiere. ¿Qué tienes?
Tenemos agua frescas, jamaica, tamarindo, limonada, no tenemos de piña, tenemos horchata, tenemos...
Wow, ok. Bueno, le voy a contar a ella, yo estoy bien con agua.
¿Agua? Okay.
Sí.
¿Botella de agua?
No, sí, vasito de agua. ¿Usted no hace eso? Sí, está bien. Gracias.
¿Con hielo?
No. Muchas gracias, es muy amable.
Gracias. Taco de lengua, taco de camarón y taco de chivo.
Para acá. Y los 3 para llevar.
Muchas
gracias. This thing is so low, I hit my head in it.
A lot of what you don't see happens behind the scenes. The little things, the in between moments, the effort that never really gets shown. I was helping film, translating, filling in the gaps, carrying things, making things easier, whatever I could. And it didn't feel like work to me, it felt natural. I wasn't thinking about what I could get back. I was just giving, fully, openly, without hesitation. Just like I used to when I used to model and work in film.
And they have a variety of juices or like drinks. The waitress mentioned it, but honestly I forgot most of them. And they also have stuff that I think if you just quickly want to grab something, you can just tell them. They'll put it for you and you're good to go.
To me, this is just how you show up for people. You support them in the ways you can without overthinking it. And when you give from that place, it doesn't feel like you're losing anything.
Muchas gracias. Okay, let's eat now. It's a little chilly here, to be honest. But it's time to eat. Gracias. Sí, tengo una pregunta para ti. ¿Eso es un negocio de familia? Sí. Entonces toda tu familia está trabajando allá.
Yo soy la única que no soy ella.
¿Pero única?
Yo soy amiga.
Ah, pero qué lindo. Bueno, sí, me gustó mucho. Bueno, si te sientes cómoda, aquí tienes otra historia. Soy inmigrantes. I added some guacamole and I don't always add spicy, but I'm in the mood to add some spicy right now. So just a little bit of spice. This is strip. Okay, so ordered tamarindo juice to drink. In fact, they got her this whole, like half of this, and she asked for a medium, and she thought it was gonna be just like a little bit, but she like got almost a full of this in there. And I'm gonna try it for the first time. I don't know this juice, I've never tried it before. So let's see how it tastes. I like it. I tried something new today. So we are waiting for the train now to go back home.
Good morning, Jupitines. I have the bathrobe on because I woke up before the alarm at 6 a.m. Put in breakfast, and right now I just finished breath work and meditation. My husband is still sleeping next to me. I don't know if you can hear it. But technically I have to get up now because we have 45 minutes to eat and get ready because we gotta be out of the door the latest 7:30. And literally exactly 45 minutes right now. So we're having breakfast and then we are gonna step out because today we're gonna be doing some filming, some interviewing, a bunch of stuff. So and I'm gonna just be with her, take her places.
Today is going to be one of those special days where you guys get to see behind the scene how some content gets created. I am going to share this in a vlog. Currently, we have two YouTubers right here who are doing super well on their channels, and I feel so grateful to be able to have this opportunity and to witness it live because it is so different and it's a lot of work. I will tell you more about it on the journey. We're now in downtown Brooklyn where action is happening right behind me. You see the two of them are going over something that already planned of like the type of conversation she's gonna have. She also called up, and asked him his point of view and the things that he could actually share about the city around this particular video. And this happens for every single video. There is a lot of work of planning before you go out there. And this is just one of the locations that we're gonna be at today. We're in downtown Brooklyn right now. Look at the skyscrapers. If you like creating videos, strongly recommend that you get a good sound. It's something that I still need to improve on, that I'm working on. I have a good mic now, but as a YouTuber, it is hard depending on the environment that you're in. The sound always varies, and I'm learning this editing little tricks to see how I can make it better for you guys. And since I am not as prepared, I spend a lot of time basically waiting around, and this moment I want to show you this beautiful building. Look, this is where the classic old New York meets the new New York.
You see me filming. I was encouraged to do it, and I really leaned into it. I took every chance I had to create something of my own.
Look at this cool thing that I wanted to show you. Look, he's sitting right there.
I have lived in New York City for 13 years, and I don't think I've ever come across Scabby the Rat until today. And this is what makes it so unique, to be connected with people who are creators and share information. Right now, we are seeing it here in Brooklyn, protesting one of the companies. It was created around 1990. It is an inflatable rat used by unions during labor disputes to protest against employers hiring non-union contractors, scabs.
I personally did not see this around before because I don't work anymore outside. I barely work outside. I mainly work from home. And because of that, it's been very few times that I'm out and I don't get to see them. But that was really cool. I think it's great that we get to express ourselves. And what it's more important is that those things need to work, because this is the only way we can all move up together. We have the Statue of Liberty right there, right behind them. And then here we have this amazing view of Manhattan. We're right now in Brooklyn, and right here you also have Brooklyn Bridge. Incredible. This is where you get to see a lot of my shots from this road here, which I don't know, I want to share with you guys. Hopefully soon, because I'm so behind on editing. It was beautiful today. How can you not love the sky? My favorite part is the sky with a city. Magical. As you guys know, I love so much nature.
We just walked down the Squibb Park Bridge.
Hola, mi amor. Quería mandarte ese video. Quería... Estoy emocionada, la verdad, porque te extraño mucho. Me encantaría que estuvieras aquí, pero bueno, lo vamos a lograr, baby. Y quería mostrarte dónde estoy. Estoy en Dumbo. A nosotros nos gusta venir aquí. Ellos están grabando. Bueno, te amo mucho, baby. Cuídate, por favor, y pronto vamos a estar juntos. Vamos a lograrlo todo, mi amor. Y la verdad va a ser mejor lo que estamos esperando. Te amo mucho. They abandoned me. Me dejaron. ¡Ay, siguen! Locura. This is also part of filming a vlog. Running after someone on a bike. Okay, guys. It started to rain a little bit, but it's just drizzling, so I'm good. I have an umbrella, I'm not gonna put it on. But I wanna show you that we are now at the second or third part. We are like mixing up the videos, because today the goal is to actually film 4 videos. And we are at another scene. We're on Brooklyn Bridge, and right now filming scenes for the video that she wants to use. Yet another video. Let me show you how this works. The question around how YouTubers plan their videos. Well, now there is this thing called ChatGPT or AI that people use to help them write their notes, but not necessarily to write everything for them. Because if you don't show your personality and you don't show some of your opinion, a lot of people will not watch your videos or won't connect with it. So you really have to use these tools to help you gets to your goal, but they cannot be the only choice. You have to bring your own opinion, your own energy, your vibe to the videos. Otherwise, people can feel it. I don't know if you know this, but people can sense when you BS them. And I know some people don't care, but most people do. If you want to build a community, I strongly recommend that you connect to the community and you connect to what you do. You don't just do something just to do it. It will work for a while, but probably not for a very long time.
And a lot of what I was doing wasn't even asked of me. It was just instinct to step in, to help, to make things easier, even in small moments like this.
No, eso es para una película, algo, porque escribe pilot. Entonces puede ser que hay alguna serie nueva que va a estar en el televisor y está grabando una parte aquí. Okay, it is raining a little stronger. And I don't know if the rain is actually that much stronger or is it just because it's windy. So it really like has it pushed like into your face. But we feel it definitely a little bit more right now. And trying to cross the bridge quickly so the camera doesn't get wet. Oh my God, they're putting so many. People are starting to put so many of this on the bridge. I haven't seen them in a really long time. So most of the videos that you see people film, or at least the videos that we're filming today, were taught and planned a little bit. They're mainly spontaneous. I cannot say they're like planned to the T. I know people do that, but the YouTubers that I spend time with, and even myself, I'm a little bit more spontaneous and raw. I like to show things as they are. So that's exactly what is happening, and that's how these videos are planned. One of them, actually, the idea came yesterday or the day before, and we're just going with the flow. Of course, there's some notes because, as you know, we can't remember everything, but the notes are basic, and what happens is you go from those notes to have like a bullet point and a guide to help you create the videos.
And in moments like this, I started to realize that my way didn't have to look like anyone else's, that there was space for something quieter, something more instinctive, more real. And even if I didn't fully know what I was building yet, I knew I wanted it to feel like me.
People put stuff here, even on the light. I think this is a light, not a camera. This wasn't the case before. You didn't really see signs like this, but now there's signs like this on the bridge because people who are struggling with their emotional and mental health sometimes could come here and jump off the bridge. Papi! Hi! And bye. They're from Senegal. We just got some souvenirs. Just bought some souvenirs from them. How long have you been here for? Yeah. Like how long you been here in the country?
10 November.
2023. Wow, so you are here November, December, January, February, 4 months. And you? Senegal. You're shy. Okay, so right now we're pretty much done here. We're speaking to immigrants that are staying in this particular shelter. I haven't made any videos on immigration here in New York City, but okay, just making sure she was safe. Somebody is like saying something to her, but I think it's a subscriber. Anyways, what I was gonna say is that the issue here with immigration is so big, and I, as an immigrant, so far haven't made any videos, but I did help today to make a video around it. Anyways, now I'm gonna wait for her to finish here, and then we're gonna see if we can squeeze in another video for the channel.
Moments like this, They remind me why I show up the way I do. Because for me, this was never a transaction, it was a connection. And connection shouldn't depend on numbers or status or visibility. You don't need any of that. You deserve basic respect as a human being. But at that time, I was still choosing to see the best in people, even when something didn't fully feel right.
We haven't stopped since like 7:30 that we got out this morning, and it's been a whole day. Go, 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 go.
You can't really be in New York without trying a hot dog. We made sure to stop for one. But I'll be honest, you have to be very selective with where you get it. Some are really good and some not so good, and I still don't know which ones are which. At that time, in March 2024, it was about $5. I actually don't know how much it is now, so if you do, let me know in the comments.
So right now we are in Times Square. We're gonna take some shots here. And there was one more video that we wanted to do, but we're gonna skip for today because she's tired, I'm tired, and we have a night video that we're gonna be filming. Yes, they can get like very feisty if you take a photo or something with them and they don't get paid. So yeah, that's the challenge with the people who are dressed in like Mickey Mouse or any of the Disney characters. And I'm afraid that somebody's gonna take my camera right here where the bikes are, the bike lane. When you travel to Latin America, you remember those things, you know? Before that, I never thought of those things.
New York City, you must know that me and my brothers, we have traveled all around the world doing shows just like this. We have been doing this show for over 18 years. And ladies and gentlemen, we truly believe that if you look to your left and look to your right, we have a positive vibe of all different nationalities and religious backgrounds. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Muslim, gay, or straight. Could it be for money? Oh, yes. Guys, what you give us is what we go home with. This is how we support each other. This is how we make an honest living. But we know as soon as we take this death-defying jump, unfortunately, 85% of you guys are going to walk away and leave. Because this is considered a so-called street show. Look what we build here today. All happy faces from different places. So from the heart, if you kind enough to donate $20, it could be $15. It could be your last 10 to $5. But if you don't have any money, it's okay. There's an ATM inside McDonald's. Now New York City, we are gonna take a jump. But first, hold on, I wanna get this out the way. Hey buddy, what's your name? Alexander. Now buddy, listen up. My mom always told me and my brothers that kids are the future. And without you guys, we won't have a better tomorrow. You came out here and you entertained all these people. How old are you? 7? At 7 years old, I would have been so nervous to do that. But my mom told us something very important. She told us never let nobody work you for free. For coming out here and being so brave, we want to reward you with your first $20. That is your money, okay, Alexander? Don't give that to mommy or daddy. That is your money. Do you have a girlfriend? No? Then that's all your money, buddy. Hold on, hurry up, put that in your pocket. This is New York. The white girls are watching you. Now, New York City, we're gonna come around real quickly. Please show your appreciation with a donation. Show your love, not your anger. 20 is our lucky number, 100 is our dream.
All right, New York City, hold your donations up in the air. We're coming around. Dollars! Canada, stand over here with my partner, B-Boy Shane. Tall, hot, and sexy. How you doing? Where you from? Germany, I can tell. East Liverpool. Germany, any donations before we take the jump? Your wife, go get the money and come back, okay? She already, that was for the show. This is for your insurance. Go get it and come back, okay? Sir, I see you went to the accountant and she gave you $10. That's only gonna save half of your body. Stand right there. What half do you want, the top or the bottom? The bottom is still working. Take a step forward, sir. Where are you from? Holland. Dutch? Thank you, sir. Stand right there. We're gonna jump over you. Sir, is that what you got for me? $5? I'm gonna have to put you 5 steps on the end. 5 steps behind Germany. Germany, you went back, got the money. Oh wow, that looks like $20 to me. Over here. Hey, sir, how you doing? Where are you from? Brooklyn. I can tell you about your business. Any donations before we take the jump? That's not from Brooklyn. 5 steps on the end. I can tell you own the house in Brooklyn, man. Here we go. We're gonna flip over those guys.
Ese está hecho muy bien trabajo, ese chico. Every time I come here, these are closed. And today, well, I can actually climb up. And the view is a little bit different. Okay guys, so right now we are going home. I'm really hungry. And I feel a little bit tired, but I think we can do this because tonight we're gonna go and film, and then tomorrow we're filming, and then so it's okay. It's okay. We got this. Okay guys, so we didn't have much luck today, or tonight to be specific. We ended up going to the place to see salsa and then some salsa, but unfortunately it was closed. And I don't know if they just do it sometimes or whenever, but fortunately it was closed. So right now we are at McDonald's because our guest wants some McDonald's, so we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna go home.
Looking back, I understand more now than I did then, but I don't regret how it showed up. Because not everything turns out the way you hope, the way you choose to show up matters. And this story doesn't end here. There are other parts of this journey that came after this that I'll be sharing as I continue. And unfortunately, it didn't unfold the way I thought it would. If you want to follow along as I share more of it, you can subscribe and stay connected. But for now, this is how things unfolded in that moment. Thank you for watching. I love you. Stay well, Chipirines.